Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. In today's video, we're going to be providing an update on Kartoon Studios. This is one that we covered about 7 months ago on the channel. They've had a few recent developments, so I wanted to provide a refresher in response to a few subscriber questions. Now, before we get into that, you guys, please take a second, smash the like button. It really does help get this content to other people like you who may find value. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to join. We're just about at 45,000 subscribers and we'd love to have you as part of the community. And finally, guys, if you've got any questions about this company, I'd love to hear them in the section below, specifically if you're already holding shares. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be providing a refresher on Kartoon Studios Incorporated, trades on the New York Stock Exchange in the US under the ticker symbol TOON or TOON. Now this is as of close on Thursday, June 20th. You can see the company was down about 1 cent or just north of 1% on the trading session, which they've now recovered in after hours. So currently trading hands at about 95.5 cents US and a current market cap on the company of about $37.5 million. Now, as you can see, they just came out with a big PR last month talking about the growth strategy and the forecast that they should be profitable within the second quarter of 2025. And this news, in combination with a few requests from the subscriber base, was enough to get a new video out on Kartoon Studios. Now, for those of you who have missed our initial coverage, I wanted to jump over to the corporate website. I'll leave this one linked in the video description below as well. Kartoon Studios, which is headquartered in Beverly Hills, California, with additional offices in New Jersey, Toronto, Vancouver, and London, is a publicly traded global media company focused on developing, producing, marketing, and licensing branded animated entertainment properties. Now, in addition to that, they've got consumer products for media and retail distribution. Kartoon Studios is growing rapidly, both through organic and through M&A activity, with the goal to become the world's leading animated entertainment company. And if you've got kids, you're probably going to recognize a number of the different brands and channels associated with Kartoon Studios. Now, they currently control a catalog of more than 3,800 episodes of animated programming and over 20,000 animated episodes under license to TOON Media Networks. And as we discussed in our prior coverage, they've got a whole cast of award-winning creators, producers, and management with extensive experience in the content world in a variety of different formats. Now, the company itself was previously known as Genius Brands International. It traded under the ticker symbol GNUS until June of last year. And at that point, they rebranded from Kartoon Studios and transferred over from the NASDAQ to the New York Stock Exchange. Now, a few seconds ago, I mentioned the notable brands associated with Kartoon Studios. So as a quick refresher, you guys, a lot of these programs are really focused around celebrities or well-known individuals with a unique twist that appeals to kids. So they've got Shaq's Garage, which as you can imagine is based on Shaq the basketball player, Wolfgang Puck's Secret Chef Academy, Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten, which I know is a popular one in my house for sure. They've got Rainbow Rangers, which my daughter is a huge fan of. Llama Llama, which they accurately describe as every preschooler's favorite llama. Thomas Edison's Secret Lab, which is focused on the famous scientist or inventor Thomas Edison. Baby Genius, and a personal favorite of mine, Secret Millionaires Club, which follows Warren Buffett as he mentors a group of entrepreneurial kids who solve adventures and lead them to financial and business problem-solving skills. Now, as you'll see at the top, in addition to their brands, they've also got production and distribution under their umbrella. You can see that through WOW Unlimited Media, which was acquired by Kartoon Studios back in April of 2022. And since that acquisition, Kartoon Studios has benefited in a number of ways from various different synergies and efficiencies of scale between combining these organizations. And again, you can see some of the most popular kids programming, including Barbie and Bob the Builder, which again is a big hit in my home. Now, under the portion on CoComelon, which is another well-known kids program, you can see the addition of this in-house animation production for Kartoon Studios really took them to the next level and drives significant cost synergies, which they ultimately believe at Kartoon Studios is going to drive increased shareholder value as new brands are brought into the umbrella. And an interesting point in the last sentence of this paragraph, and one that I definitely agree with, there are very few asset classes with the proven and enduring value as animated kids program. And if you think back to your own childhood, regardless of what time period you grew up in, you're going to remember animated cartoons as a core memory of your childhood. Now the following tab focuses on distribution, and again, no surprise here, you can see Kartoon Studios has partnered with some of the biggest companies in the world, including Nickelodeon, Netflix, Amazon, HBO Max, Peacock, Roku, Pluto, Samsung, Apple, Android TV, and others to name a few. And by staying true to their mantra of content with a purpose, Kartoon Studios is enriching IP portfolios and streaming services around the world. So with that being said, I now wanted to shift gears to the article that came out on May 15th, so just over a month ago, talking about the execution of Kartoon Studios' growth strategy and that profitability target of Q2 for 2025. And the reason being is there's a number of notable changes in the company's operations that are worth calling out. So direct operating costs have reduced over 60% in the first quarter of 2024 compared to Q1 of 2023. There's been a 29% reduction in sequential quarter-over-quarter costs compared to Q4 of last year. They've had some very notable achievements with their flagship brand Stan Lee Universe, including a new store on Amazon and over 300,000 subscribers to their new YouTube channel, Stan Lee Presents. They've launched a new AI initiative using NVIDIA Omniverse, which revolutionizes the animation pipeline, with a mega brand to be announced in the second quarter of this year. And they've enhanced their liquidity position through taking in additional cash. Now, if that wasn't exciting enough, the CFO went on to say, "We are confident recent actions will drive Kartoon Studios towards profitability in 2025. In the first quarter of 2024, we further reduced direct operating costs, which declined over 60% compared to the same period last year and sequentially 29% from the fourth quarter of 2023. To further help move towards profitability, we continued to manage general and administration expenses, with costs declining by 18% over the same period last year, and again sequentially 16% from the fourth quarter of 2023. With the implementation of AI in production, we will continue to see margins increase and opportunities to expand our catalog of evergreen animation. Concurrent with the above, the company maintains a healthy balance sheet with no long-term debt." So there's a number of key nuggets in there, and it's really interesting to see how AI is starting to make an impact in a lot of these creative businesses and really expand the ability of these teams while reducing overall cost. So for those reasons, you guys, I definitely think Kartoon Studios is worth a look if you're looking for a media player or exposure in your personal portfolio. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts in the comments section below, specifically if you're already holding shares of this company and your outlook for the back half of 2024. Now, if you've got any additional questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And as always, you guys, if you're still watching, smash the like button. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you tomorrow in our next video.